Hello, and welcome back to the Somnium Files. We're on part 11, and we got Mizuki here, talking, being all normal, not very accommodating. It's not the right word. Not being very...
Hey, can I pop this cherry?
Oh, come on.
Date, you sounded quite proud of that pun.
That was awful.
Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
No thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
Oh, I get it. Date, you were forever terrible. And they tell dirty jokes in front of children a lot. Kind of weird. Well, I guess this is the only child in the game. Technically, the other one are... you're bugging out there. Okay, anyways, we're on the left path now, and Mizuki is talking and still won't give up her father. Are we going alone? Oh, we're going with her. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Okay. You remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
Okay.
I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Oh, it's okay. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Yep. Bench. Yep. Skewered horse. Looks like a solid overturned insect. The Ferris wheel? The eye that doesn't blink? Okay, well, that's... Oh, cityscape. Kabasaki district buildings in the distance. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Yeah.
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Yep.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits.
We know that.
Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
I forgot. There's some information we're going to have to relearn because this is a completely different path.
Subway. Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Aiba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Oh.
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Okay.
A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Wasn't that the SUV that
Renju Okiura.
Iris was in? When we rescued her? I'm not surprised.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel stopped at the closed-down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
I think have we even actually seen Renju in this game? We saw flashbacks, but we're yet to see him. About the suspicious figure.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
Okay.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
When was the last time you saw Renju? Your
I
father?
think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
She also lives with Date, so everything's weird with this family. When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Nope. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. People change. And people have secrets. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Okay,
Bad personality.
Aiba's great.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yep. We've addressed this in the other timeline.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
Yeah, she
I
actually
had
said
to
this
go.
too.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the There are
Yep.
a number of homeless individuals. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Exact conversation from the other timeline.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
Ah.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
Yep.
The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
The victim was his wife. All the stuff pointing to him. But it couldn't possibly
Date.
even...
Incoming call from the boss.
No way it could be him.
Connected.
It's probably not him, but
Hey,
it's
I
still...
just got the report from Aiba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect.
Yep.
He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Is he gonna get a car accident in this timeline too? Oh, okay. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we have nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
About his alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
About his questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Any idea where he is?
No, I told you he vanished.
No.
Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
I don't know. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we've heard this before. She streams calls to his left eye. Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't want to see. She doesn't see what I see. Yeah.
All
Hanging
right,
up
boss.
now.
Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
I'd rather not. I don't trust you.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
What
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
is he?
Renju
is she,
was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Yep, we've been there. Is she not familiar with that place? Because in the other one, she sat down like she'd been there many times. I'm confused. Sun poke. He did stop here in the other timeline and we missed him.
Can't be.
Oh no. Oh God. Mizuki, I'm sorry, you're scarred for life. Completely. That's twice. Well, officially back to
Renju.
back to the 0 point here. I have no idea. Ugh. I don't even know if I can believe Prisoner 89 could have done it. Unless it is the copycat of him. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We're going to find out. But that was unexpected. Peter, you sad? You did it, didn't you?
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Yep. Right. Well, you no funny jokes? Are we Yep. How about this tombstone? No. Too soon. Well, we got to see Renju now. That's something. Okay. Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Do people publicly know that you know him? Or like him, or whatever's going on? You seem troubled.
2 murders, one right after the other.
Mm-hmm.
How could I not be?
You seem different in this timeline. That didn't seem like someone I loved died kind of voice.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
What?
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Yep. We know this. He looks surprisingly serious, it says. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Yep.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
That really sucks. How about you? Get any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju?
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
No way this was a suicide.
And
The fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
Ugh.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Date's
It's
a
all
survivor?
over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
Continued.
6
new.
years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Finally. But before that, okay. The options
We
back.
have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Okay.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Well.
Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press
Didn't
wasn't a
know that.
fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Okay. Was he captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
Okay.
Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju,
Had their left.
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Weird.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
Okay.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
Then how am I supposed
I
to
told
work
you
the
already,
case?
you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
I doubt
The
that.
criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Aiba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Well,
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
how dare they? They keep hiding it. Which means Date had something to do with it. What
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
He snuck out.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat. Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Well, she's getting over it. What are you doing?
I ditched the hospital.
Okay.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Okay.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How'd you even get in here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your
Date.
doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
Whoa.
You too?
Don't need to replace it. How you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
not
Mizuki's
good.
psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
You want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates.
Wow.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Well, she's not very good at being nice to Date, So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss.
Why don't you just tell her
It's
now?
just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, you should go to the hospital. Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn,
I mean, what if
brat.
it's like tornadoes outside? Just say nothing? No?
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
The Nizet's laws? Nizet laws? The thing we don't believe in? What is her secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people.
Stop
I
calling
saw
him dummy.
gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am
Mama?
scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
Oh.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Ooh.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert.
I'm backing
And
up.
even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Okay. They've got a relationship of some sort. Very insulty. Is that a word?
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
What did I miss? We walked back into the place.
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Is that even allowed? Where's the body? Okay. I guess let's start with Mizuki. Notice anything strange? Since you wanted to come along.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Okay. Notice anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Notice anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was that
What's she
about?
gonna say?
now is not the time to worry about such things.
I think she noticed something strange. You can leave if you want.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
Shut up, Aiba.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Do you remember what you saw last
How
night?
could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Okay.
are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Yeah.
Dragon's Palace pasta, 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
this is average?
I mean, yeah? Isn't that like 18 bucks? Okay. Probably the girls
What
that
are
are
you
working
staring at?
here.
Creeper.
I agree.
He wants to know who the employees are so he can question them. Register near the doorway. Okay, what's the status?
Nothing special.
Nothing special. We used an
Aiba,
elevator to get
can you
here.
check the operation records of this elevator?
Oh.
Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the weight of the car's cargo was
8:55.
approximately 310 pounds.
Renju is not 310 pounds. Nope.
Aiba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Well. Oh.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
I bet it was just the trident. All that other stuff, nope. Nothing in the wooden box. Yep.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside. What?
There's something inside.
Huh.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
We haven't even looked at the main evidence yet.
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Well, assuming Renju's like 180 pounds plus 44. I don't know. There's no one that was only 90 pounds. Mizuki did it. Probably not.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death, but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, plus oil drum.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds.
Wow.
I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Interesting. You're looking more suspicious.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
What? Oh, I see.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
I see. Left eye has been pulled
There's
out.
similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Yep. The sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Red eye is still there. The neck. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Okay.
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
What were we doing? We went to Bloom Park. Oh, sorry. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover the body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Okay. Oh, body. Yep. I think that was everything there. No. Counter was still lit up. Or maybe it's because I have to look at it. He weighed about 160. And he was definitely murdered somewhere else, then carried here. Yep, in a 40-pound drum, which means someone had to be 100 pounds to carry him up an elevator and be strong, which Mizuki's unusually strong. I'm going with my gut, even though she might have already been with us at the whole time. I don't know why she would. Okay. Maybe Iris did it. How much is Iris? Didn't we ask her how much she weighed at one point? Oh, we did ask her. Before that, I need to check. Nope. We don't get weights. Well. I didn't think we did. I know she told me at one point. When we were carrying her. It's a little marker that puts up to track evidence at the scene. Yep. What about the X? Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled in approximately 55 pounds each.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Well, 150 pounds roughly. Plus 40, that's 190. Plus 55 each, that's like 165. Yeah, some of this, the beer keg's probably up here already. Yeah. Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them.
How do we
She
know
used to work here,
Iris?
too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Did we? Oh no, we met Iris before we tried to help Mizuki, so yeah, we know her. But there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
I could probably guess.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
How do you know
He's
that we know
probably
you
at
know him?
Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot.
Mhm.
Maybe they know something about him.
Okay, I see what you're doing here.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay,
Okay, she's on a mission. I don't suspect you. You're fine. Go on in order. Okay. I'm gonna try to get through all these.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Haven't seen you
Yep.
since the beginning.
And you?
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date. What can I help you with?
hey Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I have the same question. Yesterday, Aiba was saying that if you mow in front of it, you get good fortune. I wonder if that's true. Yep. And the clock is
Hands
broken.
off those hands. Just kidding.
Oh, I thought she was going to tell Ota's joke. Will you tell me?
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices.
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
You're not going to respond to that? Can we figure out what your special juice is? It's probably going to show up at a
Oh,
crime
it's
scene.
Nasabo from that band Magnusfield.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay. We've searched around. Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
Dispose of the body. No. Took out a business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I could just be out of here, but... What? Hey, you're looking gorgeous to take...
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
Damn.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
Oh.
I am neither of those things.
Hey, the game gave me an option. I'm sorry. Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
He's been dead for years, I'm guessing.
But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
Yeah,
I'm
he...
beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
I'm very confused when they keep bringing him up.
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Okay. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda.
Okay.
I've been here a few times.
Fine. Lemniscate. Go. And we're gonna branch from here. I mean, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm assuming there's at least another branch.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Oh, God.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
I cannot even.
Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She's the killer.
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Oh, I have. Far too many times. You see Ota?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Okay, I took out my business card and handed it to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
I doubt that. Date'd be okay with it, though. What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet.
Yeah, your boss
He
is
might
dead.
take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
Find another one.
So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like?
Her voice just got louder.
Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
No.
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
You'd have more fun talking to furniture.
My apologies. Never mind.
Things have gotten pretty serious around here lately. I'm sure you got a good
Yeah,
response.
Totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
You just do it, right?
Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Yep. Okay. I've had enough of you.
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Which part is supposed to be a dish and which part is supposed to be a demon?
I don't know. That's a world map. That's all that is. Yeah. Do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Okay, Mizuki.
We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey, hey.
Well. Oh,
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
I meant to say, do you know this receptionist? But it looks like we're out. Whoops. Or do you know who hired her? I think that was the option. Too late.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
We have not met Mama in this timeline. Or, we haven't seen Mama yet, so they're probably going to introduce her again.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
We got here before her.
6:10 p.m. yesterday on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo. A traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
That happened in both timelines, but Renju was part of that before. Uh-oh. Yep, menu,
Man.
shelves.
No,
Oh.
you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
No. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Just kidding, there's 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter. What was that about?
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
Oh. Just hanging out at a bar. The talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. Slippers in tomato sauce. Okay. Well, Doctor. You having fun at school? That's clearly what we need
It's
to...
okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so?
No.
The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
Oh boy.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Date would have to start another case. Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Okay. It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
Uh-oh.
The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Oh. That's what you meant? Should have at least one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Yep. Totally
So
mature,
rough.
but also very much not.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Talked about killing
Don't worry,
people.
I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced. buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Okay.
Let's hope so.
Mama.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Don't you say it.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard.
Okay.
I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Well, this is better than her dirty jokes.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Okay. Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
Wow.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
Are you looking at me?
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh. Okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time.
Thank you.
Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right. This is for Renju.
I promise.
This is your first time at a place like this.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would
Get the
hope
thermal.
not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Well, let's just move on to Mama now. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Okay. Is he a regular? Don't we know that?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Wow.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Leave. About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Oh, God. What is that?
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Seriously. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this
We've heard
watch is
this.
more important. He blew up on you.
Yeah.
That was the only time I've ever... That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it?
Oh, you know.
Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Male. Wait, so did she say that before? Did I just miss that? I thought Renju just admired him. But they were
You remember where it is.
Pewter.
Yeah, outside, right?
Pewter just admired
This is a
him.
small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, I'm just going to the bathroom.
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mhm.
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Okay, this is... Is something gonna happen? Give her a nod and a wave and left.
Aiba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Yeah. I love how both this and Yakuza Like a Dragon, they both say it differently, but it's like just an English decision from the writer perspective or something. I don't know how they tell the English voice actors how they want them to pronounce it. But anyways, yeah. I think that's going to have to be it for this one, because I don't know how far in we're going to go with here. So, yep. We had to deal with Mizuki being a teenage rebel all day for an hour. But I think we're going to start breaking away into something else after this one. I hope. We'll find out. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.